You look at Chicago.
And there is no team who wants to take on this group right now. They've been playing terrific ball during this win streak.
Boy, they certainly look comfortable out there, and they're also having fun. There is incredible team chemistry right now.
And so it's the Raptors getting on the board first. And the jam by LaVine.
I'll tell you, a number of ways to score off the pick and roll, and LaVine makes it look easy.
Pass to Trent. Sinks the three-pointer. And Greg, as we near the end of the regular season, some call these the dog days of the year. Winning teams ready for the playoffs, and the lottery teams sometimes ready to call it a day.
Well, a lot of teams still have something to play for, whether it's fighting to make the playoffs or seeding. These games do count.
And that one's good, Barnes.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
It's good.
Well, because he's such a good scorer, passing windows open up for Zach LaVine.
Trent with it. Picked up by Thompson. Barnes can't get it to go. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. This game against Toronto here, it's their first look at the Raptors.
And they swept the season series against them last year. They really did have the upper hand.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
I caught up with Coach Nick Nurse. Coach was saying that he feels Zach LaVine is still underrated as a star in this league. Coach said when LaVine gets going, there's just no way to stop him. He's one of the most natural scoring threats in the league. They certainly will respect LaVine's explosive offense tonight. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated.
And a guy who routinely outworks people. This team feeds off his energy.
Well, Pascal Siakam is a guy described by his coach as a speed player. We know the pressure he puts on teams in transition. He's willing to mix it up physically and sacrifice his body in the post. And this guy will leave it all out on the floor. What a ceiling for Pascal Siakam.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Here's Achua after the made shot from Zach LaVine.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Outside DeRozan. The screen from Thompson. Left block shot on the way. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And at times, it just feels like DeRozan is still underappreciated. Receives a lot of criticism for what he doesn't do and not enough credit for what he does.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
DeRozan. He's a player that you can only hope to slow down as he averages nearly 28 points a game. Just 5 on the clock. Birch with it. Now guarded by Vucevic. Van Vliet can't get it to go. And DeRozan's talked about using negative press to his advantage.
You know, he said you have to be able to take criticism if you want to be great. Use the negative energy to become something more than you thought you could be.
On the wing, DeRozan. And DeRozan throws it down.
Well, they've decided to give Tristan Thompson a little bit more opportunity to have a pretty delivery there.
Here's Birch. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Outside, LaVine. Down low. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. back to Birch. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
Chicago ball. Now into the lineup for your Raptors, Chris Boucher.
And LaVine, here we go. And the jam by LaVine.
Boy, you do not want LaVine getting all the way to the rack. Where is the rotation?
And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter.
Come on and get loud for your Northside crew. All right.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
Now here's LaVine. 6 points for him.
When you think of Zach LaVine, his athleticism pops, right? This guy off the drive, so hard to guard.
Here's Van Vliet. Going inside. A shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Pascal Siakam was the most improved player in 2019. He says, I love that I cannot be able to do something, but if I put in a lot of hours doing it, I can become good at it. The former 27th pick overall said, not to sound arrogant, but I saw this coming. Guys, he bet on himself.
He did. He was smart. He certainly put in the work. D.A., thank you. Here's LaVine. Following the basket by Pascal Siakam. To the middle. And Thompson throws it down.
Boy, that's a nice little flash there from Thompson after the pick and roll to get into space where he can finish.
And Kevin, you tend to forget this about LaVine. I mean, he's still so young. Man. You feel like he's been in the league forever.
Here's Caruso. The Raptors getting the bucket. On deep. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way.
For your Raptors.
And it's ball. 3-point lead. Coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
I thought they were outworked and outplayed in just about every phase of the game. Maybe that's one of those situations where you say, hey, let's move on.
You know, Greg, I was just thinking about Zach LaVine and his age. He's just now in his mid to late 20s.
And he's grown so much since that rookie year. Excited to see what numbers he can put up as he gets ready to enter into his prime.
Caruso.
And that one's good, Caruso.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
Count that bucket. Siakam's got 4 this quarter.
Well, Siakam with the ball on the deck, slicing his way through the defense to get a shot opportunity pretty.
Pass to Thompson. Now DeRozan.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
And here's Vucevic. Covered by Barnes. Out to DeRozan. Just 4 to shoot. Sinks the triple. DeRozan's got the lead up to 4 now for the Bulls.
Well, this goes to a philosophy shift from DeMar DeRozan. He has finally said, okay, I need to make the three a more significant piece of what I do.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Out to Thompson. We've got 1:18 left from the first half of the game. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Assist goes to.
He's got the size to make that an easy finish. Vucevic, deep position, and he's golden. Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Now here's Levine. He's got 8. The 8-footer. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Thompson outside. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul. The Raptors making a switch here.
First team foul. Substitution for your Raptors.
There's 42 seconds left to play here in the half. Pass to Thompson. To the doors. What about that dunk?
That was special. My goodness.
Alex Caruso.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Here's Levine. Raptors knocking down the tray. Here's Vucevic. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution for your Raptors. Precious Achiuwa. Fred VanVleet.
Pass to Mikhailuk. This one for 3. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Well, we know that Fred VanVleet can be relied upon to find the open man. This guy's so consistently good at it.
And a close game so far. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And teams often try to slow down point guards with bigger defenders. But, Greg, you locked up without that edge. How'd you do it?
A little athleticism, Kevin, and a lot of desire.
Here's Dosunmu. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here's Achiuwa. And the foul on Patrick Williams. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
3 from the inbound. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Second team foul.
The Raptors shooting their first free throws of the night.
For your Raptors, Gary Trent.
And the second free throw, good.
Taking 3 shots.
And he nails the third. Bulls trail by 3. And here is Dosunmu. Inside. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Achiuwa. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Achiuwa's got 8 points.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
First team foul.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Picked by Williams. Here's White. No good from outside. Raptors leading by 5. All that he gives them on offense, Siakam's ability, Greg, to switch defensively is key for this team.
And he can legitimately stay in front of guards on the perimeter. I mean, this guy contests shots without fouling. You love the combination of focus and strong fundamentals.
Now here's White. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. The shot's good.
They are just killing them on the interior.
To the right side. They get it back. Achua goes up again. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And DeRozan throws it down.
You know what I love? Right now, DeMar DeRozan is taking the initiative. The key is stay aggressive.
Williams comes with a double team. Back to Barnes. Al Boucher. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Outside DeRozan. To the inside for the tie, and he sinks the layup. Green's got it all tied up now for the Bulls.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
On to White. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And now it's a 3-point Bulls lead.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Raptors trail by 3. Knocked loose. Pass to Barnes. Back to Van Vliet. To the paint. Here's Siakam. And it's good. 2 points. Siakam's got 8 points.
Well, desire. Pascal Siakam has a ton of that. He's overcome so much in his life. You think a little bump in the road is going to stop him?
Here's Vucevic. Pick by Vucevic. White with it. And Young picks him up defensively. It's a close game here in Toronto. Van Vliet wide open. On the 3 off target.
Defensive foul.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And stolen by Barnes. Siakam inside. Second chance shot. Five to shoot. Back to Young. Pass to Van Vliet. And here comes one. Leading the fast break. There's Levine. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Scotty Barnes picks one up. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Zach Levine.
Boy, this guy really showed he can be a go-to player in the NBA. Zach Levine's breakout campaign was back in 1920. He averaged over 25 per game.
Kicks it out to Van Vliet. It's stolen by Vucevic. Levine with it. Picked up by Van Vliet. Back to Levine. The screen from Thompson. And Levine throws it down.
Zach Levine was so young when he entered the league, but this guy has been incredible on the offensive end.
With Rowdy Sexton, wants a t-shirt. Ladies and gentlemen, your North Side Crew. All right, look who's coming on the court. Come on and get loud for your Northside Crew. Substitution for your Raptors. Ken Burke, Chris Boucher, OG Anunoby, Gary Trent Jr.
Raptors trail by 6.
They can close out the quarter if they want to.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
Here's Anunoby, and he banks in the lane.
I'll tell you, it's 6'8" with elite athleticism. Good luck checking OG Anunoby on the interior.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter.
Come on, fans.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Here's Flynn. There's the drive. And he lays it straight in.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Alex Caruso.
And that one's good, Caruso.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Here's Birch. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
White drives in. On the wing, Levine. Here he goes. From down low. Misses off the right iron.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And the shot is good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
All right, look who's coming on the board. Come on and get loud.
And it wasn't a visa. Hardest coding up bringing the heat. The iron and stripes on my brand new Adidas. Still in the meeting with Kellen and Nike, cause we the best talking every season. Give me a reason. I'm playing.